new elected and emerged president, Mandela United Trader Association. But they say, let us hear from the horse's mouth. Can we meet you by means of introduction, your name and your state, sir?
Okay. I'm evangelist, CSP, Dr.Emmanuel, Evang, popularly known as Goodnews.
Goodnews.
Popularly known as Goodnews. And by the grace of God, the chief servant of Mandillas United Trade Association, owners of Mandillas International Trade Center. You say the newly elected, but I want to believe that somebody who's been in office for the past 3-4 months is no longer newly elected.
Yeah.
So, and I want to say you're welcome. I'm a Nigerian.
All right.
I think that's much I need to say there.
Okay, you've already answered that in a couple of the introduction that someone who has stayed up to 4 or 5 months in the office is, I wanted to ask you how long. So, sir, since the time you assumed the office, yes, definitely when you were doing your campaign, there are manifestos. What's your area of interest to first treat, a bit that has been treated?
Anyway, to the glory of God, I think the major promise of during my campaign was empowerment. Empowerment because we are in Nigeria, and every Nigerian knows that things are too beautiful now. So, and that area of empowerment, by the grace of God, God has been helping me, and we have been able to, at least, we are living up to our promises. And because by the grace of God, institutions, as we are partnering with institutions that are in one way or the other, enhancing the life of our members. So I think we are meeting up to that. And the second thing I promised them was, to lighten up the complex. Lighten up the complex by way of making sure that we have improved electricity, to have light anytime there is light. And by the grace of God, we have done that perfectly well, because we've gone beyond what it used to be. Some of the days that we skipped, previously, we decided to restore those days, that we have light now. As far as there's light anywhere in the complex of trade fair, our complex definitely will have light from Monday to Saturday. So far so good. God has been on our side.
Thank you. Great answer. So, sir, what can you help us to throw a very more light on the dealings of this market? What's the market all about? The functions.
As you can see, as you're coming in, you can see that we are fashion-oriented market. Fashion, as in every aspect of fashion. We deal on wares and everything fashion. Wares, bags, shoes, and whatever you can talk of in fashion, especially when you talk about bags, ladies' handbags. At least today I know that if we are not number one, super one, we are number one. If we are not super number one, we are number one in ladies' bags in the market entirety of Lagos. So we deal on fashion, bags, wares, shoes, and anything fashion. That is what the market is all, that's what the complex is all about. That's what the complex is all about.
Okay. It's a well introduced market. It's a very introduced section. So, sir, since your assumption in the office, or let me not put it, your assumption in the office, you have been in the market before coming to this position. What are the challenges? What personally and generally that you see that as a challenge that actually boosted me, that wants to take the seat of the leadership so that I can?
Personally,
Generally.
one of the things that spurred me to aspiring to lead the people is just as I've told you, it's a passion. I have a passion of meeting the needs of people. And that is why I say that one of my campaign promises was just empowerment. That is to meet the need of the people. Because when the need of the people is met, you will see that people are good to deal with. Because it is said in our little palace that a hungry man is an angry man. So by the time you provide food for the hungry person, you see that that person you think that is too hostile might be a good friend to you. So I think that in the environment in the complex, because people want friendship, people want somebody who is to a good extent accessible, somebody who can feel the pulse of their pains. So, and the only way you can provide solution to the pain of people is having an answer to their questions. And the question on the lips of every Nigerian today is how to better lives, how to put food on the table. And you cannot put food on the table without empowerment. It's empowerment that brings food on the table. So these are the things I saw that kind of motivated me, or that spurred me to desiring to lead the people. And by the grace of God, we are forging ahead, trying the best we can, and the people are positively responding well. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know.
All right, so now let's move down to the part of the federal government. Since these markets are under the federal government, how do you see how have been the relationship between the market and that of the federal government, sir?
By the grace of God, like you rightly said, the complex is federal government environment. They are the landlords. And the relationship has been good because we have a representative of the federal government that is people friendly, in the person of the ED. The ED is people friendly, so we are not finding it too difficult to have things happen. The relationship has been cozy, it's been beautiful, and we have every reason to be happy that our relationship with our landlords, is smooth. So that is it.
All right, so let's go down to that of the ED, Barrister Vera. What is your recommendation concerning bringing down the trade fair back to the original situation?
It's not a means fit. It's something that needs to be applauded anywhere and everywhere. It means the ED is a thinker. For her to have brought that thought out of the woods and bringing it to fruition means that she is not just that she knows the work she's doing, but if you ask me, I would say that she's almost a near genius. She has done wonderfully well, because that is putting the round peg in the round hole. She is a round peg in a round hole. Yes. So that is a perfect work. It's not an easy work, but we give kudos to her because she has fought like a Trojan to make it happen. And we here, even though we have not seen the trade fair, we are in anticipation of it. We are celebrating it ahead before it comes. We are happy with that.
All right, sir. As a security personnel and also as a leader, what do you say concerning economic aspect? How has it been affecting the market as a whole?
Oh, by the grace of God, we are not strangers here. Every Nigerian can attest to the situation on ground, where we migrated from 100 and something naira of petrol to 1,900, as the case may be in some places. But the truth is that one prayer we have continued to pray God. It's only the sick. Only the sick cannot strive for himself or herself. When we are healthy, if we have good health, we believe God that whatever goes up definitely will come down. We are not finding it easy. It is not easy. And that is why each time we have the opportunity to talk to the federal government, we ask them to look at the direction of the masses, because the only way the richness of a rich man can only be quantified by the level of the people who surround the person. Nobody is rich when you are surrounded by all poor people. You are only rich when you are rich and you are surrounded by people who can afford their daily bread. So that's what I think we feel about the situation.
Okay, so lastly from my side, let's give you the world answer section, exclusive chat. Okay. Let's give opportunity for you as a present leader of this wonderful, amazing market to just sell out in just some seconds, telling people, giving them the confidence, inviting them to come and trade with you. When it comes to our people say, that market, they say fake and all these things, just help us to clear the controversies.
Okay, like I would like to correct again, this is a trade center. Trade center, okay? Market, you have market in Oshodi, you have market in Alaba, but here you have trade center. Okay, good. A trial, they say, will convince you by what you see around. We cannot be a trade center and we trade in fake things. As a leader, by the grace of God, we are standard conscious people. We are so standard conscious that whatever thing that you obtain or you can obtain in this complex are things that we can vouch for. There are things that you can say tasted okay. There are things that you will not just get by anyway. Whether they are things from within or without, they are standard. Whether they are within or without, they are standard. Because you have standard products, goods that are produced in Nigeria that are standard. So as far as standard, you can get it here. But we abhor anything fake. We are what do you call it? We reject every form of fake product. Every form of fake product we reject it. So that is it.
All right, thank you very much. Your name once again and where we are.
By the grace of God, I remain Evangelist CSP Dr.Emmanuel Evang. But I am popularly known as Goodnews, because if you say Emmanuel, a lot of people don't know that I'm Emmanuel. But if you say Good News, they know who you're talking about. So that is it.
All right, thank you very much, sir. It's a wonderful time.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And we just have from the voice of the president of Mandillas International Trade Fair Market, United Market, Trade Fair. For a matter of correction, is a trade center and not a market. Where you can come to get anything fashion. If you know you're a fashionista, come down to that Mandillas International and you'll get whatever you need there. Thank you, being with you, sir.